let's see who's already hanging around, and let's start out a new life. So I already played around with this game a little bit, and I wanted to go for something new now. Oh. So we have unlocked new difficulties. So should I take some higher difficulty? Reach foundation in nightmare mode to unlock this difficulty. So we would need to play a nightmare mode, but we're not going to do this. Hi Hyorin, welcome. So normal or hard difficulty? I found normal difficulty honestly quite easy to, at least at the beginning of the game, but what the heck. Let's torture ourselves with hard difficulty. Let's do this. So character generation here in this game is quite nice. But I'm really way too lazy to adjust that manually. There's way too much stuff going on there, so I'm just going to roll until it looks somewhat pleasant. And then we're good to go. I think hard would be more entertaining to watch. Yeah, that's what I felt like too. Or, well... You know what, guys? We're going to go nightmare. Because then I got a good reason to stream that and unlock the other difficulty levels there at the same time. Here we go. Let's go into nightmare. You guys know me. I like to hurt myself while gaming. And at the same time I now have at least an incentive to cultivate hard. Yeah, well. My good. God, what atrocities can you create here? So... that looks fun, but no. Alright, that's almost... I really do like the random rolling thing there. Let's take that little dude there. Arajust, hi there. Welcome. So, internal traits. We're gonna play... some kind... but selfish person? No. Some kind of selfish person. Let's play a hero. Why not? Family-oriented, loyal to friends. These things are mostly fluff as far as I have seen. So, well... I can't play a selfless, self-centered person. I shouldn't do that. Let's make ourselves a little bit power-driven to add in some spice. Grimmats. Is this game new? Not really. It's actually already out there since a while, but the English translation is new. So if you check it out at Steam, it already has around 90,000 reviews, but most of them are not English. So exactly, and I was playing around with this game so far. It's quite fun, honestly. And after playing a lot of amazing cultivation simulator, this is like a single-player simulation of cultivating on your own. It's quite fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's pretty grind heavy, but I personally love grind heavy games, so why not? So now we get to select some destinies here. It's hard to find on Steam because I can't type Chinese. Well, Tale of Immortal. It should be findable under this term. So, let's see. Reborn Alchemist, left-handed. I want some combat traits here. Spare and Finger. Business Wizard. Reborn Alchemist now. We're gonna start with some combat stuff. Because we're playing on Nightmare difficulty. I'm pretty sure I will regret this pretty soon, but... that's okay. Gift of an Immortal. Obtain a random epic motion skill. Start of the game. Or foundation level. I will carry that around for a long time before I can use that. Not too interested. So what do we have here? Fleetfoot. Ooh, travel speed plus. That's pretty cool. Because we're going to be traveling a lot. Separate wind and wood. Yes, yes, so we actually have 6 elements in this game, yes. All spiritual roots plus 20, all martial arts minus 5. Oh, no. Spatula sword plus 10 sword. What do we have here? Runs in the family blade. This one is quite nice. This gives us an edge on blade skills. Hardworking. Taken by alchemy. Oh, it gives us a demonic push. Oh yeah, Mishak, I was waiting for that translation, basically. I had that game on my monitor, and I was ready to spring forward for it once the translation is finally done. What can I say? The translation is finally done. So we accumulate quite a nice blade rating here, I like that. Falling Star, Forge Luck Lifespan minus. The Righteous. Masculinity. Water Enthusiast. Well, I do like that combo. We have some decent skills here on that side too. The only thing there is I'm not as good with the other bladed skills, but let's take that for now. Let's just hope it'll work out. So if the game sound is a little bit too low, please tell me. I haven't streamed this game yet, so I don't know if the sound settings are good. So now we're looking at all those manuals being generated. So there will be around 40,000 manuals being generated now. These are all skills present in the game. I wonder if they are all newly generated or if it just loads a massive library of those. I don't know. Tried it with Chinese plus translator, but that was way too much hassle for not actually getting the cultivation manuals for real. Yeah. That's why I decided to wait for a proper translation. Hey Sylvie, hi there, and yeah, I'm having some good fun with that one. Well, it's more action-oriented than ACS, less strategy, more monster bashing. I like that. So, the last time it was 47 grand manuals. This is more than before. This is more than 50,000. The last one had 47,000. I'm a fan of monster bashing lately. Well, Houdini, this game has mostly a resemblance to action RPGs from my own understanding so far. Okay, let's go into the bamboo forest. So here we meet some Destiny dude who wants to play Go with us. So where am I? We're in the Ghost Valley. This man sang, and we're gonna go and play around. I'm pretty sure that each of these rounds should be a life of my cultivator. Bullet hell is what I heard. Yes. It's quite bullet hell heavy, but why not? I mean, is this all hand drawn? I suppose so. I really love the art style of this game so far, because it reminds me a lot to the art styles that I've seen in Chinese restaurants and such. It's like playing in a Chinese restaurant decoration. I know it's a little bit you can take this a little bit wrong, but for me there's a lot of nostalgia in there because I was always having a good time in Chinese restaurants. So, alright. Here we get some message to go to Tian Yuan Mountain, and we're not going to take tutorials here, so we're just going to get over there. There's murderous intention in the air. Well, I feel like the music is a tad bit too low. Let's give that a little bit more room here. Please tell me if that's now too loud or not. Hi, Deco. I'm feeling great, thanks. So, just a little bit tired still from those stupid antibiotics that I have to eat, but that's pretty much everything. Classical Chinese painting. Thank you, Flying Postman. Alright, so these dudes are from two different sects, and obviously in an argument, down comes a dragon and decides, screw you guys, you both suck. And that's that. I really don't get 90% of what's happening here, I gotta admit. So we're going to help both of these dudes, but actually we could already disgruntle people in the world out here by killing these, if we really would want to. But instead we're helping them, and they're both giving us recommendation letters for their sects. So, joining a sect is quite mandatory in this game. It's quite fun after playing ACS so much. There are so many things and concepts that I kind of understand by now, but when I started out with this game, I lately thought like, man, without ACS I would be playing this and I would be like, what? So it's really amazing how much similarity there is. It's really cool. Starting to understand Chinese fantasy. Alright, so we now found out where the sects are, but this is going to be not that easy to get there because we're surrounded by a mountain area. We're not seeing it yet, but the tutorial quest is to clear out that mountain area. So here we find our first mysterious cave. You know how cultivation stories love their caves. There's a lot of caves. They're both wuxia games, yeah. So that's it. So let's get in that cave, spank some monsters, and find some treasure. Alright, let's go. I do like the fighting and all that stuff. It's quite fun to play that. So we find some stuff, you know. This game has way too many items. So we find a ring. I don't know why rings are increasing my back capacity. Somebody who's deeper in the lore might understand that. But we also find some elixirs for vitality and energy, and some good old-fashioned spirit stones. You guys know spirit stones. Cultivation money. Okay, we've got to equip that thing. Boom. So, also equip those elixirs to resist some more spanking. Alright. Let's go into town, go into tavern, talk about Tianyuan Mountain, and now we get that story that we can't get there because the mountains are in the way, and we will need to go to a village where somebody wants to move the mountains. Exactly the right spirit. We're going to check this person out and help him. So let's check out the market. Is there anything? Well, I'm gonna buy that chi refining pill right away, because we're going to need that for our first breakthrough. Space magic. Should be space storage rings with their own subspace. Spatial storage rings are a staple of Chinese cultivation novels. Well, bags of holding are in Western fantasy, so I guess there is a similarity. Rings, especially jade rings, were usually only worn by Chinese nobility, and they became a handy place for the heroes of legend to store all their crap through Taoist space magic. So you drop that stuff in the middle of that ring, or how's that supposed to work? I like the ideas. I mean, it's really interesting to find out all these new things. So, and up here is the local the local bunch of cultivators, cultivatresses mostly. Well, we're not gonna linger here too long. We have adventures to do. So I want to get past that tutorial phase as quick as possible. Here's a lot of other dungeons where we could spank some monsters, but right now we just need to get past that tutorial. So now we get some stories about why this all doesn't work. We get some information about a mountain spirit, which we're going to punch now. So, you know, the stories. I'm gonna fast forward a lot here of the story, because I played on normal difficulty a couple of years, and I want to get into the gaming here. Put it close to the ring, activate magic, stuff goes in, activate magic again, stuff comes out, even straight to your hand. Okay, I see. Sense of Soulstar, I don't know that title, honestly. But UI of this game is a little bit retro, but it's better than ACS so far. I don't know. I like the mini universe in ACS, I see. Thanks, guys. It's really awesome to get these informations from you. So, we have a Yagu, or however you pronounce that. First boss fight. Let's see. On normal, I was capable of defeating that thing. But on normal, it had only a third of the HP here. I feel like this won't go good. Ow, ow! This thing is hurting me, and I'm not hurting it. So yeah, we need to escape this. So max vitality reduced by 30%. Okay, this is a nightmare indeed. Already love it. So. I was bothered by normal mode because of the lack of a challenge. Maybe Nightmare is a little bit much on it, but then again, at least it's something worth streaming. Then you guys can watch me squeal. Okay, we're going to get back into town and rest there. And now we get taught how to cultivate. If you manage to kill the Yagu in one swing, you skip all that part of the tutorial. So out here we can cultivate on these blue claiming spots. We can also do geomancy feng shui to find fascinating new stuff. We can gather herbs and gather ores. Gotta go train first, exactly. So now we got that. And now we're going to break through. I already bought that chi refining pill because I knew I need that stuff. And now, there we go. And now we get to buy ourselves some martial arts manuals. Let's see, requires 0 reputation. Special skill. I need to buy 1 martial and 1 special skill, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's try out how the skill will look like. Wow, it's the same like I have here. The other one would be a water spell. Let's try this out too. Way too slow. Okay, let's take that one. Yeah, I'm going to learn those skills, but first, let us pick up some special skill too. Okay, it's sad that you don't get a instant refresher here on the preview screen. You can't even move. It's a little... here's the reset button. Let's see. Okay, that's one thing that I can pick up. Is that the same? Yes, it is. So what's the deal between those two? So this skill also detonate Bloodblade. For every stacks of Ruthless you have, well, I neither have Ruthless nor Bloodblade, so it doesn't matter which skill I pick. Now we learn some skills. Somehow doubt that I will be able to beat that demon with those skills though. So the learning minigame is quite fun. You have to left-click the blue bubbles and right-click the red bubbles. And of course not left-click the red bubbles. So there we go. Gotta catch them all. And if you don't manage to do it in one go, you have to learn the skill twice. Okay. Not enough days left in the month, and sometimes people pay a visit to you. half a sentence is too much when there is no meeting of minds. Okay, looks like somebody hates me. Hey Hades, hi there. So, let's learn that other skill. This is one of the weirdest aspects of the game so far. Oh no, I destroyed one of the blue ones. But I think I still learned the skill. From what I gathered when I tried the game, the real challenge starts after Golden Core Realm. Thank you. See you, Mishak. Well, now we have to equip those skills. And I'm pretty sure the Yahoo will still spank my sorry booty. But let's try. Ow, it does so much damage. I really have a hard time withstanding that. So, we should run for now. You can't leave the current battle. Okay. So let's pop a health potion and pray for the best. Okay. I wish those little critters would refill my health somehow. Probably... yeah, well, if I dodge it long enough... oh, these green thingies, they are really the worst. Probably I should go on a higher distance when she whips out those things. But at the same time, if I keep too much distance, I just die. I need to be close to do my DPS. Probably should have picked some ranged skill to begin with. Probably that melee stuff wasn't the smartest choice. Ugh. I'm so dead! 7 health, that's not really good. No, but I think with some practice, we should be capable of doing so. Also, I need to get rid of that heavily wounded. This game is very good. I have like 30 hours now. I had a lot of fun. And a Charon, hi there. But, well... I think in that green arrow phase, I need to back off more quickly. That's the main thing. I wonder if I'm even capable of cultivating past that step where I am right now. Because I somehow doubt it. Okay. Yeah, it's a single-player ACS. That's a good comparison. So this place will restock its manuals in a year. Okay, I wasn't heavily wounded when we fought that. Okay. So, should I try it again with a ranged skill? Would that be better? And can I buy the breakthrough item for the next stage? No, I can't. This is bad. Okay, so we need to retry that. Believe in ourselves. I guess I have enabled the Dark Souls mode of this game. I like it. So, let's go. I need to dodge those green thingies as much as I can. But, the first phase of the Yago fight was the worst. Once she was past that first phase, it was way easier to manage her whole pattern here. So here we go. I took way less damage in that phase. So here, the only thing is I can't handle her when she does those little green thingies there. Ow! What the heck? Did I just step on one of those green fountains? So it's just, further I'm away from that thing, the easier it is to dodge it, of course. So the thing was, on normal mode, there was absolutely no necessity to think about the patterns of your enemies or play smartly around their skills or anything like that. That killed a lot of the fun for me, honestly. Okay, now back off. I already catch too many bullets. Yikes. Okay. Alright, I should use that circular swing earlier when she summons her dudes. Okay, let's back off. Heal up. I have my last charge of my healing pot, which is a shame. Oh no, I'm tanking blows. Gosh. I think I made it quite hard for myself with that melee skill there, honestly. I think every ranged skill would have been easier to begin with, but... Almost. It's going down. Take that. Okay, maybe it's regenerating. Okay. Oof. Thanks for the help there, guys. So, we're not gonna kill that. It's a mythological being. What I do know is that after this encounter, I have much more freedom to develop my build like I want to. That's why I was trying to brute force this fight there a little bit. Okay. Could have been better, but we did it. Okay, so... now we need to kill a tree man. Exactly. But as far as I remember, those tree men were way less scary than the Yaku. But who knows what nightmare difficulty has in store for me. Already love it a lot. Jinglu. Who the hell is Jinglu? She's a disciple of the Gu Mingyun sect. Okay. Hi there, good lady. Sure, so we had a pleasant chat. Good stuff. Are you doing a tutorial series for this game? Well, I could. And I'm more or less planning on it. Definitely a beginner's tutorial to get people to the point that they can understand all the basic mechanics. But beyond that, I haven't made plans so far. But I think the interest is there. Oh man, this is so much fun. Fighting is a lot of fun in this game. I was very surprised about the fact how much fun fighting was for me. Well, let's explore that place a little bit more. There we go. This game is also a big bad loot fest. But, well... yeah, I guess those mini heals when I attack, thanks for pointing those out, I totally derped out on that, are the reason why I can survive close range fighting. See, I gain like 1 or 2 HP per attack. My ranged cultivator didn't do so. So hi there, tree man. Okay, that's only 1 HP per blow. I'll tank that. What's that dude? So far, that's not much damage, but this is also the light version of the tree man. Later, the tree men we will meet later are featuring other skills, so this is just for learning what a boss fight is supposed to be. I mean, compare that to this Yagu fight I just had a moment ago. It's no comparison. So we just came for that soul orb. All that jingle jangle stuff has a use. It's insane. A couple of things are only trash for sale, but most of it is usable. It's a very big game. Yes, I think so. You seem to gain 1 HP. Yes, Joshy. That's also what I noticed a little bit late. Oh, Jing Lu. She's hanging around here, so let's have some small talk. Hooray, she likes me more. So you can't build up relations with all manner of people. Let's cultivate here for a moment and absorb that XP. And let's give the Yagu the Soul Orb. Boom. Now the village has a portal, and the people are happy. I'm a hero. Let's get out of here. And now my next quest is to reach Foundation. Foundation, well, it's the next step on the cultivation ladder. Are you like a body cultivator with a sword? Well, not really. I'm basically capable of learning all manner of different things, but this guy is focused into martial arts mostly. I could learn water, lightning, and wind skills rather good, but you can learn basically everything. You just need to swallow the right pill. You know how the sword works. You're starting out as a 16-year-old nobody cultivator, and you work yourself up on the cultivation ladder. Okay, so we know where those sects are. Let's just wander around. Ah, here's the first road sign. I really love how this world looks like, and there's also random encounters. Let's do this. The next town we find, I want to check out what kind of skills we can buy. Treeman has appeared near Guanwang town. I don't know where that is. But it's really important that you hunt these beasties. It's a straight-up cultivator. Body boys usually have special pills they use and techniques they cultivate to specifically improve their bodies. Okay. Okay, here's Sunny. She's not really a person, though. She's a three-legged crow. And she left me a manual for my first motion skill. That's good. So, that's Ho Yi. I have nothing to do with this. I don't want to, Oh gosh, I need to stop him. Okay, let's try if I can. Or if he's going to kill me. Yeah, I already know that Sunny's a crow. I'm fast-forwarding the story a little bit. So, this guy also has 1020 HP. I got no clue if I'm actually capable of beating him. So let's see. So far, it's looking good. Take that. You won't hurt Sunny. Not under my watch. As soon as I find my cursor back. Sometimes in games like these, there are momentary lapses of my attention, and I don't know anymore where my cursor is at. Take that, Hoogie. Ow! I just wanted to spank you, not the other way around. Let's just gank that. Here's bad cursor. I don't think that you needed to meditate for 6 years to pass a class, yeah. Okay, so we can't skip that part of the story, so he's going to tell us that now. So that's the first big quest that we are after. We need to put these thingies down. So we need to find them first, and then we have to fight them. A black cow with one horn on a mountain. Okay. It has left a pile of spirit stones and some dates. I'll take the dates. And it left me a spiritual fruit for it. You see, in this game, modesty is often rewarded. Okay. So what did we find here? That is a pill which increases my finger skill. I don't know what finger skills are, you know? There's skills according to the finger stat. I guess other people are smarter than me. Guess that's the thing, but let's eat the finger fruit. Guess it's good for my fingers. But apart from that, let's learn that that leap skill. Really cool. You can maneuver while you're in the air. It's very, very useful. Shining finger. So what I do notice here is that this minigame seems to be harder on Nightmare 2. I had way less red bubbles on normal mode. Okay, now we got a motion skill. This is really good when boss monsters show off certain moves. So good to be capable of just jumping out. So, hell difficulty. Okay. I haven't seen that difficulty level on my regular gameplay before. So I'm really low on energy. I could eat some energy pills if I would want to. Up there in the upper right corner, you see also the map of the dungeon you're in. Out here, it's mostly bamboo forests. Beginner-compatible bamboo forests. Watch it. Watch this guy going nuts on me. My damage is way too low. Oh, Blessed Wind. Ah, okay, that's something for the trade. Shining Finger, Iron Finger, Finger of Doom. If you're teaching. So, okay, so finger fighting is a thing in Chinese mythology. Got it. Here in Germany, we only know finger colors. Oh, it's the double archer dudes. They're kind of weird. I guess it's only one archer at the end? I have no clue. Okay. Boom. So sadly, I didn't find the bonus room in time, but whatever. So these materials, they are all worth spirit stones. So basically, it's always worth grinding out these little areas because they make you stronger. So wasn't there a road sign somewhere nearby? Didn't the game try to funnel me towards there? There's a town! Hooray! Wow, I'm low on pennies. Okay. There we go. So this is a real town with a bounty board, a workshop, all the things you might want to expect from a town. Can you use the materials for crafting? Yes, I can, but sadly I have to learn how to craft first. You see, we might be capable of forging artifacts one day, but we have to learn all these things. Same as with the alchemy. We need to buy those recipes first, and then we need to, well, turmeric, all these things we grind out there can be used for elixirs. And then we can collect chi, soul stones, lots of things. Haven't found out what these soul stones are used for yet, but we will. Okay. Let's see what we got there. Tornado, that's a wind skill. Thinker's Peaked Sutra. That's a mind skill. These give you passive bonuses. Max Vitality. I'm quite tempted, honestly. Max focus, not so interesting though. So we're looking for a new martial skill from the blade here. Let's see. This is 4 damage more than mine. And it's the same skill. No, I'm not gonna relearn for 4 points of damage more. This has to be more. Let's check out the finger skill. That's finger tech. The idea behind a lot of martial arts across the world is there's some trick methods or technique. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess that's something where Eastern and Western culture have a lot of difference in between. Okay, so these weren't too exciting. There's so... Well, okay, I would get more... This has 1 more upgrade level. Ah, look at that. Upon hitting an enemy, the skill has a chance to grant you a stack of Ruthless. Didn't I have the skill to use Ruthless stacks somehow? Well, what I do need here from the market is the next Chi Refining Pill. So this costs us 750 bucks. That's important. Also, these people here sell Feng Shui skill books, which improve our geomancy skill, and also a flying sword, a mount. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run around here, clear out some groves, and grind some stuff for sale. The other blade skill in the shop? There was another blade skill? No, that was a sword skill. Blade and sword is a difference there. I can't utilize sword skills to the same degree, because my skill for that ain't that high. I'm going to show you the difference. The icons look very, very similar. Yeah, you're right about that, Flying Postman. In the Western world, though, the fighting techniques were, well, I don't know about fancy names in fighting schools, but I know that fencing schools in Europe were really a very elitarian thing. Them body slams. Question: giving skills so long names that mere attempt and usage can end in getting punched in the face. Well, if you have to say the name of the skill before using it, you're trapped in an anime. And you've left the reality we know. You should go to Langya Pavilion in town and see if they have even more powerful martial arts. What? I did. So, here, this sword skill is not the same as a blade skill there. And this is a spear skill. Was there something I didn't notice, though? Sadly, no. I wish you were right and I was wrong. A shonen protagonist. Do I watch anime? Not too much. Only a couple. It's such a lengthy hobby, you know? Well, you wouldn't actually say the name every time you use it. Yeah, that's more like it. So, let's sell the... here. These are mood-increasing items. You use them to grind up your mood after learning too much and all these things. They're pretty good for a sale. The other items I don't want to sell right now. So how many spirit stones do we have right now? Wait a sec. Did I click the wrong button? Yes, I did. Ah, control left click was the easier way. Here we go. So 500 spirit stones. This is not yet enough for that better Chi Refining Pill. There's also a better ring, but we need to reach foundation before we can wear that thing. Too bad. Also, there's, for example, here these prescriptions which allow you to identify GG graphs. So with these items, you unlock more and more gathering skills. We're gonna buy that flying sword first, because it saves time. And what saves time? Saves lifetime. So here we go. And here, Joshy, my sword skill is only 14, whereas my blade skill is 30. This directly influences how much oomph is behind my attacks. So, well, whatever. We're going to buy that, or do we? Okay, let's check the bounty board. You can't help these towns. Get some mayor's decree and reputation. Kill a monster. Yes, let's do this. Oh, what's that? A strange beast. I'm watching them fight. Okay. Oh, I claimed some skill points. I did watch with great pleasure. One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, and what was the last one? Hellsing. I'm missing out one. I'm really very mainstream with my taste there. I never dived too deep into these genres. And I already spent enough time with these. I really would still watch more anime if they would be less of a time sink, you know? That's what I liked about Hellsing a lot. Hellsing was a very nice, compact story. Pressured into a couple of episodes. No endless sequel after sequel after sequel. No filler episodes. I really like that. Filler episodes are what I personally hate about the anime genre. Everything else I really like. Well, okay, the power creep is quite annoying too. But I could be okay with the power creep, but fillers are really annoying. Newer animes have all seasons of 12 episodes. Is that less than before, or... I mean, it's been a while, you know? After you have a kid, your private time is diminished severely. Take that, flower monster. A lot of damage over time going after that one. Wow, look at that damage. Jeez. The big three are amongst the most lengthy ones, I see. Well, the problem is when you go away from the mainstream of anime and such, you really will find a lot of stuff most people won't like. There are, for sure, really awesome stories between that, but if you're not even a native speaker in Japanese, it's going to be really hard to find those good ones. Unless you have some people who have good recommendations for you. Donghua? No. Fairy Tail? No. One Piece, Naruto? Yes. Yes. New anime is more like advertising material for the manga. Okay. Ah, I see. So, blade, weapon with a heavier blade, usually curved. Ah, yeah. Thanks, Postman. You are, Thanks for, putting that up. I know the differences, but it's really nice of you that you, give such a lengthy explanation of these. I think, that what's called blade here is also referred as a Dao in other games. Collect Venom Sac. I want to keep those for myself. Traditional Chinese swords are very light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're all wibbly-wobbly. It's fascinating. No comparison to these extreme heavy things that the European people like to wield. I mean, as far as my history knowledge goes, Western weapons were quite often made to break bones and less to cut. like, quite heavy, and quite often the damage was blunt and not that much of it from a sharp blade. Oh, shoosh, my damage is low. Really need to change that. Bam. But at least I'm capable of survival here. We also had quite a heavy armor to take into consideration yet. Poor horsies, tells ya. Bam. Really like that special move. Okay, take that. And then we should try and find some experience gathering spot. Well, let's see how much money I can gather. There we go. Something orange dropped. I bet it's another stack of bamboo essence. Yep. What's really interesting are these mood bonus thingies. You can sell them quite good. Oh, there's experience. Cultivate, my boy. Okay, let's get back to town. Do we need rest? Oh, yeah. 62 spirit stones. Western weapons also had lighter, more flexible blades, especially after the heavier armor of the later Middle Ages and Renaissance went the way of the dodo rapiers foils. Yeah. Yeah, there were different eras of weaponry development. That's true. So, the month is over, so we should see some new critters around town. At least I hope. Ah, here we go. Okay. Sadly, you don't level up by clearing out enough of these things. That's one concept I miss a little bit about this game. There's not so much learning by doing here. Most of your progression is done by loot or certain rituals. Well, there is a common misconception, Bjorn, with those dueling weapons. Like, there is a real big difference between a rapier and foil. It's insane. Like, a rapier is very close to a sword, just with a very much pointier edge. I have one at home. They are quite heavy, yes. So they were just like a more thrust-oriented version of a sword. You know why they were in fashion? Because of chainmail armor. Because chainmail armor was way easier to breach with a piercing weapon. Slashing weapons were pretty futile against chainmail. Blunt weapons too. The chainmail mesh protects you pretty well against blunt damage too. But piercing weapons, they were the stuff. Yep, actually with oh, there's a snake. Eek. Musketeers. Yeah, exactly. Because muskets were pretty useless after you've fired a couple of shots. So basically you could only use a musket as long as nobody was charging towards you. The moment somebody was charging towards you, the musket was basically something you want to get rid of, unless you had a bayonet on front of it. But not everybody had that. Okay. So, market, market. I want those items, you know. These are really valuable and useful. Bambuki blades. Hardened wood. Venom sacks. There was a quest running for those. Let's see. Monster sweep. Sealed spirit stone as well. Bear pelts. I think I got those. Oh no, I don't. Alright, whatever. Bambuki's shattered blades. Yeah, this gives me another reason to grind out a little bit more here. Because it's really important for me that I buy those things here. So, Rocksunder will bring me a chance to find treasure when using Geomancy. Wonderful. Took way too long to recharge barrels and chambers, often broke or jammed. Yeah. Ah, thanks Hades for pointing that out. Well, Postman, the thing is, I think the concepts like muskets were mostly used because when you had a entire front of people just shooting these things at once, there was a high chance of hitting a massive front of enemies in front of you. But for aimed shooting, these things were a joke. A rapier is a one-handed spear that looks like a sword. There's a reason why most cities restrict the length of rapier blades. Ah, that's what you meant with fire volume. Okay, I misunderstood you there a bit. Sorry. I think that's a good reason why war is always a really nasty and filthy business. Nobody would want to fight under these circumstances, and it always has been like that. There has never been an age where war was a fun thing to participate in. Except for maybe in Japan, where people were so crazy that when two armies faced each other, people started dueling one-on-one. They never, they had a serious issue with the Europeans because they didn't follow such rules. Us Europeans, we have different tactics of engagement, and concepts of honor on a battlefield were strangely foreign to us. I don't know how much of that is publicity, but well, I do know that the Bushido Codex has some really weird codes of behavior. Bye-bye. Ah, man, I took the wrong room. There was one bonus room here, and I didn't get it, but whatever. I'm very unlucky tonight with these bonus rooms. Sometimes you find the craziest things there. Okay, that did count for the monster sweep. Awesome. So, let's explore the vicinity, and let's do some geomancy for the first time. Sometimes you find things, but the more geomancy manuals you've learned, the higher your chances grow, of course. Okay. Hi there, Yun Yu Wei. She likes me. That's good. Alright. So these messages about fiends and such, these will be important when we're going closer to our breakthrough. So I'm already suffering from these missions, so I'm not gonna take a new one for bear pelts. So I got 19 of those and 5 of those. Okay. Actually only happened in a few battles. The Honorable Samurai might have their little duels. Yeah, that's what I actually imagined it. There's a lot of shenanigans going on in literature and always distorting history due to that, because of a few popular phenomena. Movies only made it worse. That's why I am questioning my own knowledge quite critically often. So here we have a nice little resource patch of herbs. So that was one bonus room. Well, I truly hope that humanity will reach an age where warfare is no longer fought by human beings, because it's truly just a barbaric waste of human life. Let us at least waste just resources if anything is necessary. Let's make robots fight each other or whatnot. But that amount of pain and suffering wars brought upon humanity, that's just something... I hardly believe that this really brings us forward. Damn. But I gotta say, the technological advance of new weapons always brought us forward in some way. That's something I can't deny. Alright, so we got not enough of these bambuki blades, but the bear pelts are enough now. So let's collect a couple of them more. Since we're playing Nightmare mode here, it's really... It feels really reasonable to grind out like that. What is that? So, a herb garden. Gather herbs. Okay. Not enough days left in this month, okay. So I'll come back another time. And the past wars played a huge part to keep population in check. Well... yeah... It's an argument I can't deny. But yeah, well... These times are luckily over. The big battle of Sekigahara, which ushered the Edo period, about 80k combatants fought on both sides and about 40k were killed, so yeah, no dueling. So we're going to search for the voices. Okay. My earth root increased. Wonderful. Kill the mythical beast? Am I actually in a mythical beast level? Ooh, fancy. Lucky me. That would be actually pretty cool. Okay. Well, I did read a novel from, I think his name was James Clavell, the author of Shogun, who, at least as far as I know, did actually live in Japan back in the 19th or early 20th century. I'm very happy to have such history geeks here around. You're most welcome here. You're in good company. I love history. I love history nerding too. So no, that's not a mythical beast fight, sadly. All right. There we go. So now I should have enough of these items to submit those quests finally. Nope, not yet. Still missing those stupid swords. Okay. Whatever, but at least I have enough money now. to buy that chi refining pill. This ring is the same we already got. Okay. So we'll have to look for another of these. And the better your geomancy grows, here, treasure has been found nearby. The better your geomancy grows, the more of these extra things you can trigger. Wow, they hit like a truck compared to what we had before. They also take way less damage. Okay. Completely different difficulty level of the enemies there. So let's see what we found here. Oh, a finger manual. A fire manual. And a ferrofluid. Okay, nice. We're going to sell those thingies for a decent penny there. I still do follow your talk there, but I need to focus a bit on my gaming. Otherwise, I'll be distracted by you guys too much. Okay, we're going to sell off this stuff, gather up some spirit stones. Slowly, I'm bringing up some decent amount of money here. And now we need another Bambuki's Shattered Blade. So, water chi shards, thank you. Yes, sure thing. Why are you guys coming to me and giving me random gifts, though? Okay. I grow suspicious when people come by and randomly gift me things. Ah, here's another grove. There were a couple of question marks I did want to check too, but this game's not for you. Well, don't you worry, Houdini. There are also stashes where you can stash stuff. I haven't unlocked those yet. So you don't need to sell anything. You can earn all your spirit stones just via questing. You don't need to sell anything. Don't worry. It's going to be pretty annoying with those manuals, though. You noticed that we had 50,000 of them. Okay. Completely different difficulty level on these enemies compared to that fresh chest. Ow. See, that's where those mobility skills are really useful. Sometimes enemies have homing attacks that are super hard to dodge. And that's where I just love to be able to just leap into the air. This guy is quite annoying. Thing is that Japan, and especially China, went through long periods. You don't, yeah, Houdini, I also stash my ACS manuals. So the same for me. Let's see what happens here. I pass by a river. Let's rest near the riverside. Yeah, I gained some experience. Wonderful. Okay, a macaque monkey. I gained some health and stamina, but definitely not enough to avoid resting at this point. Okay. Neat. Where to next, though? Let's see. How's my cultivation XP running? Where can I look it up? Maybe here. Ah, yeah, here. So we are not too far away from the next level of cultivation now. I need to grind out another of these groves. I'm going to die. Okay, let's gather some of those herbs. What do we gain? Ah, yeah, here's thistle stalk and Chi grass. So, that's all the time I got today. See you soon, Flying Postman. Thanks for your pleasant stay. Hope you come back again. So, let's fish. After I ate the fish, I felt rejuvenated. Sounds sure like a yummy fish there. So, let's seek out the sects. Yeah, sure, dude. Give me those healing elixirs. No complaints about that. So let's see, is there anything I don't know about yet? Since I have a hard time with remembering those names, I really like to just click every single of these thingies there. Here's a new town. Quanta Town we already had. Okay. Now, let's check out this town. There we go. Oh, look at that. They even got a mythic beast in town. Nice. Okay, here. What do we have? Just a steep leap. No. I don't need another mobility skill, martial skill. Is there anything blade related? Ooh, ooh. Show me. Ah, well, same-o, same-o. With 78 blade damage. This is a lot better than what I got right now. I got enough Mayor's Decree for that. Do I have Lunaform in this game? I haven't found it yet, the Lunaform, Hades. So, I think that's going to be an upgrade which is worth it. Let's buy that. Hope that monster will be still around the corner next month. But I really need to learn that skill now. We really need some power up here. There we go. Finally, a skill with more firepower. I mean, the main difference is more base damage and more level ups. As you see here, this can only level up until level 3. The blue rare version of that same skill can be leveled up until rank 5. So, it will give us Ruthless stacks and will deal 1% more damage. Wow, so friggin' much. So I should have learned Ruthless. Okay. Alright, let's take this thing down. These fights are extremely, extremely desirable. These monsters, you're basically hunting them wherever you can. Because their loot is what you're after. I'm going to show you why after this fight, and then you'll totally understand why I only want to kill these things exclusively. What the heck? This thing nuked me. Okay. Holy crap. I think I'm far away from being capable of beating that, though. That was, yes, guys, thanks. I'm still a little bit, speechless, that's the word. So, we're not going to have another brawl with one of those. No. So I don't know if I don't have charges of this Bagua Jade anymore. I think I'm going to be dead for good. I have no clue. The game sure did sound like that. Don't know where I can find new charges for that Jade. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the store there. Because here, Gentle Wind, Yin Yang Duality. That's the stuff we want. Xinjiang Dance. No, not interested. Hello, long time no see. Just bought this game. Any newbie tips? Oh, Winmanen. Try to focus on one certain skill when you're starting out your character. Try to focus into some school of weapons or whatever. But beyond that, there's really not too much what you could do wrong. Just dive into it and explore. The real interesting parts come later, and the biggest part, which was a bit difficult for me, was finding out where I find what. But that's something the game does answer for you, because the spots where stuff can be looted are all procedurally generated, so I can't really tell you where to go first. So, here. Finding treasure. Finding treasure, that's the same stuff. Okay. I'm now really a little bit frightened about the difficulty here. Exploring. There's magic or only sword skills. There's all manner of different things. So there's martial arts, 6 different schools, and spiritual, 6 different schools. That's basically magic schools, and that's basically weapon schools. But lots of these martial arts play out like spells in their own regard. Basically, I think it could be that bad because it's this brownish background there, which is a different area there. So, I found energy elixirs. Wonderful. Good stuff. We getting there. I really hope that this guy is particularly strong, because otherwise I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to win this in the long run. Okay, we can now do our next breakthrough, because I already bought that chi refining pill. It's going to be quite an easy one. Zoosh. So we gained 91 max vitality. It's quite a big chunk. More attack, more defense. Pretty important stats. Okay. That's quite a substantial extra amount of damage there. So in this dungeon, it's either left or right. One room is going to be the regular boss room, and the other one will be a bonus room. Which one it will be, nobody knows. Okay. Didn't get the bonus room here this time again. Okay, so now on to buy those geomancy books. So since I didn't manage to do it, why I want to kill those mythological beasts whenever possible is they drop skill books, which increase your all manner of different skills. Will the lifespan increase also? Yes. You gain lifespan when you when you break through to the next thing there. I gained 40 years when I broke through to the next stage. So more sects. There's also pills which increase lifespan. I already found one. Pills. Something else. But I already found some life lengthening drugs. I mean, what kind of cultivation world would we be living in without cultivation drugs? Yeah, there's Quanta Town. That's something we already knew of. So, light shines from a mountain cave. Oh, a mob of wood sprites. Let's see if they're stronger than other wood sprites. Doesn't look like. Okay. Well, if Winmanen is still around, there's one thing which I just noticed. Try to buy as many different skill books for your adventure skills if possible. Adventure skills, I'm going to show you in a sec what I'm talking about. Witch Dragon with a set lifespan increasing pills would be good. So, in towns, you will find skill books for these skills. Alchemy, Feng Shui, Herb, Origin War. Feng Shui books are especially interesting because they teach you how to do geomancy better. And geomancy is basically like a radar for interesting spots on the world map. Pretty good stuff. Okay, Yulu Town. Let's see. I didn't find too many things to sell there, huh? No. Well, let's sell these power charge thingies. They only give an attack bonus for 20 seconds. I'm not too interested in items like these. But that's certainly not really enough. Too bad. Okay, Yulu Town has been freed from these, and the Coatl was defeated. Okay, so there's no more monsters to hunt here. Too bad. Start the game. My cultivator has 67 skill and finger. Well, that's a lot. That's a really high amount. Just play along with it and buy yourself some finger manuals. That's what you should do, in my humble opinion. Okay. So far, so good. You're still playing Monster Hunter, Hyur? I mean, assume so, from what you say. And congratulations to whatever you have successfully hunted down. Okay, here we go. Ah, here, Sunbird Idol. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We already are getting into the second half of our second year. Time flies. So I do plan on playing this cultivator exclusively on stream here. Rathalos Ruby. Alright. Can't relate how easy or hard that's to come by, but I'm happy for you. Oh, let's learn that gentle wind thingy. Skill books and all are also more costly here in this difficulty level. On normal difficulty, they were less costly. Zap. Gotta say, I'm really growing fond of this game. So, Feng Shui 12. Nothing found. Now, with our next breakthrough, it's going to be a lot more difficult. We will need to find the essence of a legendary beast. No, we're not going to spar with another cultivator. Okay, let's train with Yu. I gain knowledge. Knowledge is very important. Knowledge can only be gained by other cultivators, as far as I know. And knowledge is what you will need. No. What was it again? To gain new skill points. As soon as I find it again, where that was. So there was one button which I don't find anymore to transmute your knowledge into skill points. Possibly haven't unlocked it yet. Skill comprehension, skill upgrades, specializations. Where the heck was that? Well, whatever. Well, according to what I know about chances, that sounds like you were halfway lucky there still. Oh, a sage wants to tell me my future. I'm going to tip him with some spirit stones here. You know, before this guy starts and curse me. Okay, so there's another sect. First we want to check out what's their proficiencies. They are good at blade. This is very much something I want to do. Then you're going to check out the treasure pavilion. Right now we could buy their blade fruits, which can be used to increase my blade skill. That's what we want. Okay, there's also foundation elixir. This stuff is what we need to break through into the next level. So we're going to apply to these dudes. And in 3 months, we're going to be participating in the Sect tryouts. Until then, well, Sage Qian Bao. Okay, what? Okay, he gives me a treasure map here. Where I'll have to find out myself where things are. Nothing found. So basically we're now just skimming around and waiting for those trials to start. Guanlu Town has a mountain specter. Didn't I know about the whereabouts of Guanlu Town? No? Guanta Town. Ah, I see. Too bad. That would have been good. So, we hear some singing. Ah, that was a Lushu. My luck has been increased. So let's grab some more cultivation XP. Fight some sword bamboo keys. And have a good time in general. It's Maximus. What's up, all? So I see. Looks like I wasn't the only one being interested in that one. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun, sure, for sure. This is nightmare difficulty, by the way. Just because I felt like streaming something crazy. You're in the process of buying, but Steam's glitching. Nice to hear that. Not Steam glitch, but that you're going to buy that. Good luck with the Steam glitch. So, I'm super happy that I actually managed to stream today again. I was feeling so super tired a couple of hours ago. Oh, dude. That's this stupid thing again. Okay. Massive AoEs, I tells you. Now, oh yeah, this one had good loot. There's a new town. 2 months. The Sect arena will start. Okay, let's check out the pavilion here. Special skill, martial skill, mind motion skill. Let's see, death +2. Well, not too powerful. Attack +3, max energy plus. Probably a way of pimping myself up against that insanely strong dude there. Probably a way. Venom sack. I think I have way more of these than I want to have. Here we go. These quests at least allow me to transform that stuff into some currency. Okay, time's over. Okay, well, let's talk good about righteousness. Why not? So this one is another mythical monster, a mushroom man. Let's just pray that it's less powerful than the other dude because it's standing on a different background. If this has the same nuke power than the other guy, then good night to my sorry bacon. Well, looks like it is similarly powerful, so upgrading my defenses will be absolutely inevitable. Just the moment this guy starts firebombing again, I need to make a run for it. Here. Yeah, I need to jump when he does that. I simply need to jump on that moment. Everything else is just way too much damage. Bad news though that my energy is very, very low. So, but walking backwards is also working out, so just stock up on HP and cut it down. I hope. At least this guy's attacks are not coming as a big surprise there. So yeah, I really need to walk in a straight line away from that. Everything else is just giving me damage. I like that nightmare mode. Yes, the ads are actually good for me. So all the bosses are about that strong as the other guy was. So that means for me, I really need to pack up mind skills that give me more defense and all that stuff. I love it. Okay, but the real bonus here was that herb textbook. Every of these mythical monsters drops one of those textbooks, which increase your adventure skills. Thank you, Kjorn. It was more close than I liked it, but you see here that was one of those events where you get some notifications about. And that's the monster hunting aspect of this game. But wow, this is so much harder on this difficulty level. It's really cool. So, what I will need to use a lot are these mind skills here. Defense plus, and is that another motion skill? I also saw one with max HP plus. I think these are what it takes to survive good there. So now I'm just going to skip the rest of the month here, till the next thing there is happening. He wants to gift me yams. Thanks. So nice. Okay, so the Sect arena has... the Sect thingy has started. And now we need to fight against other cultivators. I have no clue if I'm going to make it. In normal difficulty, it was no problem at all. But in this environment, I got no clue. So that dude is the same like me. Uncool. Certainly uncool. Because somehow he's taking less damage than me. But I got pills. Ow. What's that red thing? Why can't I have such a red thing too? I want that red thing too. So I need to back up, back off for the next healing pod. It's like cheating. It's truly like cheating. I get to pot during PvP. He doesn't. Poor guy. Okay, that was just the first round. So we get to fight against the other dudes there. So... oh, I get an insta-win there. Nice. So I just need to fight one more. That's good. No. Wait a sec. I need to fight two more. Okay, too bad. 430. Jeez, that's a lot of HP. So let's instantaneously pot that. While I still can, you know. Ow. You filthy little. Taking too much damage. I need to fall back now. This guy doesn't regenerate, so... a wee bit cheesy, or did he just regenerate? Wait a sec. Did I see that wrong? Okay, let's fall back for now. And watch his HP. Yeah, he does regenerate, just like me. And he does even regenerate way more than me, so that doesn't work out at all. He healed so much more than me. No! Let's retreat like that a bit. 5 more seconds. 3 more seconds. I need to survive. No. He did summon a thing right next to me. Nice move. Okay, so getting into a sect is way harder on this difficulty than a normal difficulty. Everything is way more harder. That's okay. No! It's so filthy that they only take one person, but whatever. Wait a sec, ah, okay. Oof. They did still take me. Okay. Lucky me. So once you are part of a sect, you can buy these things with favor, which is way less costly than spirit stones. And the manual library, since this is a blade-oriented sect, I have high hopes that they sell better skills. So let's see, that's special skills and martial skills for foundation people. Okay, that's good. We gotta get there first, but let's see. Release a blade aura. That's what I already got. Say, is there only one skill for blade aura? I mean, for blade attacks? Here, release 3 blades. That's the skill I'm looking for. I'm super unlucky today, because that's way more of a ranged skill. But I haven't found that template yet on any of these books. I was so hoping that I would get that, but that's only for foundation level, so I won't be able to use that for quite a long time. But I do like the high range of that skill. Okay, but in 4 months they'll restock those, so we'll be getting there. Okay. Now, at my sect I can also access the tree vault, and that's where you can store that stuff. Houdini's still around. Okay, and we also have a mission hall, so... Monster sweep. Let's do this for once. What's really interesting here is that we can buy those blade fruits now, which will pimp up our blade skill tremendously. And of course, we can also buy those healing elixirs here, even up to tier 3, where they will heal 150 vitality in one go, which is something I think I want to have. Because when there's always a 20-second cooldown on every single friggin' heal, item heal, I want to have as much heal per go as possible. So let's see how many blade fruits I can buy for one of those missions. So the forge skills, as far as I remember, they are necessary to forge artifacts, but I haven't been there yet. Due to the high difficulty level in this save file, we will make rather slow progress too. Bam, take that. It took me a moment, Houdini, to understand your... Yeah, it's the big bag for you. That's true. The monster sweep was completed, and now we can turn it in. We gain some sect contribution points and more reputation. So let's see. Do I have... Oh, I only have 109. So, well, they also only have 10 of these fruits, so... Let's eat them. Boom. It's now on 40. The thing there is... Let's see... A holy spring. Hooray! So now I'm at breakthrough level. And now, to break through, we would need to decide if we want to do a mortal breakthrough, a earth or heaven breakthrough. These are basically tiers. Mortal is the lowest, heaven is the highest, and for a mortal tier breakthrough, we need to use one foundation elixir, and we also need to find one of these treasures of heaven and earth. These are rare drops from the mythic beasts that we've encountered for. This is Nightmare Grimats. I don't know why I did this, but I felt like I wanted to do this to myself. So let's do another monster sweep, because I want to try out if my attacks are now more powerful due to the extra blade points. So, not really. We also did 12 damage before, so it's not much of a difference there, sadly. Nevertheless, the Sect refuge influence points are quite important. And with the end of that dungeon, I'm going to say goodnight for today. It has been a wonderful time, my friends. But for me, it's time to go to bed soon. And we're going to come back with more of that later. Because, later. Tomorrow, I wanted to say. But tomorrow is also a form of later. And yeah, this is definitely a game which you will see on stream possibly more often from my side, if you're enjoying that kind of gameplay. I certainly do. And I also think it's a good format for streaming. Good night, Sylvie. Good night, Huron. And see you soon, Maximus. Thanks you all for hanging around. And, well, everybody who's not in the follow list yet, here goes the social links. And yeah, see you guys soon. Goodbye.